Hey everybody, welcome to Half-Beard Sun's Heads Up. Today we're looking at Piracy, a 2D side-scrolling sandbox simulation strategy game is what they're calling it, based on piracy. It's in beta, it's early access. It looks like, by the 6.6, I'd say they're like halfway through. And it's pretty neat. I've checked it out a little bit, put a couple out, about an hour or so into it. And now we're gonna take a look. Which world did I like? Which one was I doing well with? I think it's this save is the one that's good. We'll start a new game later, just to kind of show the character and world creation. But for now, we're gonna use my current game. This is me, and I got these pirates here. It's my crew. And we can walk around. I direct myself with the left mouse button, and I direct my pirates with the right one. Tell them to attack these crabs. I can attack these crabs, and they'll attack them with me. Son of a biscuit eater. Where's some crabs? Get some experience. They'll constantly say the same like 4 catchphrases. Alright, so what are you able to do in this game? All sorts of stuff. First, let's go in here. Go to all these stores, various islands have stores. You'll buy stuff like food. And what I think I've got, what do I have right now? I've got some food. I got watermelon. I got rum. I'll be fine. For the space of this video, I'll be fine. You can also buy skill stuff, which I'll show you how that stuff works later. And then ship parts, because as you might imagine, this being a game about piracy, building ships is kind of a big deal. So, let's go build a ship. I specifically debuilt my ship last time I was here, so I could then make a new ship. Yeah, there's always all sorts of cool stuff in the water. You can't go in the water, though. The water is evil. So, your ship starts off as nothing. I have got 1 block there just because you have to have at least 1 block there to start. Now, to build my ship, I press space. Space is kind of your menu for everything. You can look at your crew here. These are my guys. They're all happy. And you can kind of see their skills and stuff. We'll check that out later. You can get pets. Let's go see our world map. Most importantly, we can go to this. And we can set up my ship. Ship setup. So, let's see. You start, it's all very block based. So, we're going to build like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. There, and there. There. Oh, I'm missing one. Well, hold on. Put that one there. And then take these guys and go... And it looks like you can't rotate them, but if you click them over and over again on the thing, it'll rotate. For now, if you just click it, it'll kind of contextually go into where it would make sense, which for there is right there. And for here, I'm going to put one there. And I'm going to put one... And if I click it again, yeah, it turns around. So, just to show what that looks like. So, actually I'm going to do that. Put that like there. Yarr, that's my ship. I'm actually going to remove this block. Yeah. Take this one. And... how do I have it like that? That's kind of a neat way to do it. Put it like this, and then take this, and then take this, and then take this, and then remove that block, and yeah, there we go. Having a nice little ship. And you can add some decorations as well. You can add various walls. The deck of my ship, so I'll add some walls there just so it kind of looks like it's a proper ship. You can add cannon windows. They don't really do anything, though. Right now, you can buy cannons and stuff for your ship, and eventually that's going to prove useful for when we're actually fighting dudes. You also need to put food and booze on your ship, so that way your pirates will be happy. Keeps their morale up, keeps them getting all pissed off. And then there's other stuff as well. So we built a ship, and that's kind of a big part of the game. Get on the ship! Guys will just grapple on. Oh yeah, there's constantly poop on the ship from these fucking seagulls. Thankfully, you'll see this happen in a second. One of these guys should have the cleaning skill. Oh, does none of them have the cleaning skill? Let's see. So you'll see these skills here. These are they're skills. They're basically allowed to do different things. You can kind of see here. We get more levels out of sailing, I think is what that does. This allows them to repair our ship, increases attack. All the characters have different skills that you can teach them. Nobody has cleaning, eh? I guess the person who had cleaning must have died. And then you can also teach them skills. They've got TP, which is their like their experience, and you can either put that into their various stats, or you can give them a passive item, which are all these things. It costs a little bit of money, and that will allow them something new. So we're actually going to give it to this guy here because he's only got 2 skills. We'll give him the cleaning book, and now he's got cleaning for the cost of 5 TP. We're also going to give him counterattack because why not? We're going to go to me. Do I have... No, nobody else has enough TP for that. So yeah, and now he pitches off all the crap on my ship. Very handy. Come on, there's one more piece of crap here. Get rid of it. Alright, let's go do some actual piracy. Now that I've shown you some basics of how this game works. So we are here. It all works kind of this big shipping lane sort of thing where you can kind of see which ways you can go. I am right here. I can only go this way, so I guess we're going that way. Actually, can I go diagonally? I can go diagonally. Look at that. So there's towns, there's pirates, there are event tiles where something might happen, and there are island tiles, which are kind of like pirate tiles, except there's not a ship you're fighting, you're just going onto an island, and you'll find treasure and whatnot. So let's go to this island over here. Sail to destination. Save my game. Always save my game. Starts off with this little, sailing screen.
Go sailing round the world.
I've never heard them sing before.
With a wee loose screw.
That's fucking great.
My wacky gang of salty dogs.
This is fantastic.
Rum and pick fights. And if you're so lucky to cross
I've never heard them sing before. That's fantastic. So we've made it to an island. And first of all, you saw we were sailing. When we were sailing, we were actually earning experience for sailing. We've made it to an island where you'll find all sorts of different stuff. Specifically here, we found a bunch of crabs and skeletons, which I'm worried about those skeletons. So before we engage these skeletons, let's go back to my crew here. Now that we've had some levels. Oh, first off, so there are things you have to maintain. Hunger, morale, that kind of stuff. If somebody's not feeling happy, you pay their salary. Costs you some money, but now he's super stoked again. He likes being here. Now let's give him some stuff. We're going to give him some vitality, a little intelligence, and a couple extra agility. And a little extra strength. We're just going to boost everybody up a little bit. Make sure nobody dies on me. Just so we're ready to fight these skeletons. I've never fought skeletons before. They could be really bad. I don't know. And there's various weapons, too. You're constantly equipping your dudes with new melee and ranged weapons. And these can be upgraded as well with the right kind of items. Let's see if I've got one. I do not. There are items you can use that will, upgrade those weapons. Or at least there's a chance they could upgrade those weapons. I don't know. There's a lot of systems at play here. So, I've upgraded my crew. Let's go fight that skeleton. And specifically attack Skeleton Miguel. Oh, no! One of these guys has a gun. Oh, I just died. That's a problem. Yeah, I died, so it's game over. Load game. Yeah, your crew, they can die. Nobody cares about them. But if you die, that's an issue. So we're back in this town. Let's go check out a different tile. See if I can show you a different thing. Let's go to, there's no pirate encounter nearby, eh? I could just go to really easily. That looks like I can get to that one. Let's go do that one. Oh, I didn't do it. There we go, sail destination. I always forget the sail destination button for some reason. Yeah, save my game. Just in case.
This merry band of salty dogs.
I feel they updated fairly recently. I feel like this must be part of the update.
Crazy few with a wee loose screw. Find pleasure in taking loose.
I love it.
My wacky gang of salty dogs love to drink rum and pick fights.
The voice is one of those things you customize, sort of.
We'll knock you right into last night.
I love it.
We're salty dogs, living
so yeah.
flow. Salty dogs.
Fuck. I love that there's shanties in this game. So there are, when you counter pirates, you have the chance, you can choose to escape, which will allow you to keep moving on, or you can interact. And what we're going to do is we're going to interact. Now let's hope we don't lose this because there's stuff I want to show. Oh, good, it's just 2 pirates. I can probably do that. Fire the poo at them. So, you come across ships like this, you'll see there's stuff here, you'll see these pirates, and the way you do it is you run across and run across and plunder. And me and my boys, we're gonna go fuck them up. These guys don't seem as strong as those bloody skeletons are, so we should be okay. And you can pause at any time, and if a guy looks like he's doing not great, you can go into this menu and go to this and then do this. It's not a very it's not a really great system, to be honest. As I said, early access, super early access. It's build 0.66. They're far from a 1.0 yet. They got plenty of time to make stuff work. Make stuff work a little better. But I just feel like inventory management is a real mess in this game so far because you kind of have to do it through passive equip, and like that, or like that. Oh, what's this other weapon? I don't remember getting a flail. Oh shit. This seems pretty cool. What's my damage on this? 2 attack speed. Huh? I don't remember getting some of this stuff. Yeah, like this is the kind of stuff where it would have been great to have known about this stuff earlier. Give him this, I guess. What's that? 20% chance to refresh attack speed. Let's give him that. And then exit. Where's Hork? There's Hork. Here, you can have this. And we're also going to upgrade your strength. And vitality. Sorry, I'm distracted. Doling up points. I'm kind of just doling them out at random, to be absolutely honest. Everybody else should be fine. I'll give you a little extra strength. And vitality. What was I saying? Yeah, inventory management is kind of a mess. Not all these systems present themselves super well. You can capture animals. I haven't found any animals yet. Apparently those just got added. Anyway, back to this. Oh, one guy's dead. And not my guys. Oh, we killed all these pirates. And now we're singing again. So those dripping bits are those glowing bits are gold. There's all this stuff on this ship. And now that I've killed them, I have 2 options here. I can where is it here? I can capture this enemy ship, which will make their ship my ship. Or I could plunder the enemy's ship, which basically allows me to take all the enemy's ship parts, as well as the stuff that's on the ship, and take it for myself. But to do that, I have to go to my ship. That's normally what I end up doing. We don't need a ship this big, so we're gonna do that. I love that they're just constantly singing. So now that I'm on this thing, I can go plunder, and it blows their ship the fuck up. Gets us extra items, and it got us a bunch of stuff, so now I can go into ship setup. And I can't actually do it from here. I have to dock my ship to change my load up. But next time I'm in town, I can add all those parts I got. So, world map. We've seen some pirates. Let's go see an event. These aren't as interesting as I kind of hoped they were. What are these? Oh, those are just neutral areas. Where you'll run into, like, not pirates, but still ships, and then you can just kill them. So we're sailing.
My wacky gang of salty dogs.
This is like constant fucking shanty. I swear this wasn't in the last build of this I played. So yeah, when you arrive, a random event happens. Yeah, and then you'll have this, where Brock the Fall is like, man, fuck all this, pay me some money. I'm gonna say here, have 146 gold, because I like Brock the Fall. I will try to calm down, he says. Great. And that's that. That was our event. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. It could be more interesting. I don't know though. I like this game. It's got a weird sort of feel to it. What is it? What are these? Dynasties. I don't want to touch those. Let's go to another island. Island Jonathan. Where's a town? Where's a close town? I don't know. Let's head up. Go to Baltimore. Again, it's just this constant shanty. That wasn't there when I played this game last, which makes it even weirder. So let's look at my crew. He's still, like, not happy about this. So I'm gonna give him more money. Because he's a dick. But I want him to keep him around because he's powerful. He's got good good swording abilities. So I do want to find another town at some point because that will allow me to show other stuff. Because how you recruit more sailors, it depends on your captain level. Just look at this really quick. So depending on my level, I can then hire more sailors in these slots. I go to a tavern, I spend a little money, and then that brings another sailor on. And each one, costs different amounts and have different stats and has a little backstory and all that kind of stuff. Back to the fighting. First, piss off all the poop. I do like that's cleaning is just like kicking poop off your ship. Let's go fight some pirates. And by fight pirates, I mean lose terribly. Yep, this is gonna go really bad. Yep. Oh wow, these guys got a ton of health. This is a poor choice. I made bad decisions. We're gonna die here. That's okay. I've kind of shown the basics of this game anyways. You're just, you're gonna wander around, do this kind of stuff. It's fine. I'm gonna go start a new game now anyways. I died. Oh well, game over. So, back to the main menu. Start a new game, just gonna show what this looks like. So there's various options. You get to name your captain, name your world. There's these 3 modes that aren't made super clear. I'm assuming this is normal mode, that's hardcore mode, where that's just like, I'm guessing no saving, and arena mode, I don't know, I guess it's just fight after fight. We'll stay princess mode. Then when you get into this, it asks you some questions. So what do you think your world's gonna be? What do you think about your world? You can say it's full of monsters, full of mystery, full of drama. I generally say mystery. Let's say drama though. And in the most recent event, what happened to the world? You can, plague, long dangerous, a rare comet, which makes for long dangerous nights, or a huge war. Let's go with plague. And what do you remember about your father? And this kind of determines a starting bonus. One of my pirates, if you remember, was named Hork. That was my dad. He was a lazy alcoholic known as Hork the Flagellant, and he'll join your crew at the start. If your father was a cool dude, you get a badass sword. And if your father was an asshole, you get extra TP. We're gonna go with TP. And then you can choose your morale settings, choose how quickly your dudes are gonna lose morale and hunger. I generally go for normal. And knockback, which proves how hard your guys get knocked back, I guess. Choose a gender, and then it randomly creates a dude, and then you can't. There's no way to choose what this guy looks like. You also have to press to change look until you're happy, and the voice changes too with this. So I generally will spend about 10 minutes clicking this button waiting for a good look and voice combo.
Feed the fish. Run a shot across the bow.
Go with that guy. Generate our world. And then we're back to it. Yep. And then we're back, and then we're back to it. It's basically that. There's more stuff. If you right now, all this stuff is blocked off. If I get the right skills, then I can basically learn to map read and see stuff within figure out what everything is within my viewing distance. That's why I had that before. I don't have that now. That kind of stuff. So yeah, it's a really quick look at it, but I don't really feel like I need to show all that much. Just, kind of discuss what's coming up for this game, again, as it is in early access. What they have right now is their, sandbox, open world. Let's show here real quick. This is a tavern. This is where I buy new guys. So I can go in here and be like, hey, I'll hire, who looks like good? You look like you're probably good. And how about that guy? Yeah. And now I've got pirates. Go to my crew. I got pirates. Yeah. So yeah, they got their open world. It's all procedurally generated. So every game is new. It's not really a roguelike, but it has the feelings of one. Big overworld map, comprehensive loot system, upgradable weapons and armor. We talked about all this. It has parrots, apparently. I just haven't found them yet. Death around every corner with a permanent system. Yep, and yep. Good 10 hours of solid gameplay if you hit a lucky run. I can see that. And constant updates and consistent patches. And constant updates and content patches, what they're saying. From what I've seen, that's true. Stuff they're planning to have over 40 hours of content per playthrough. In-depth and varied encounters driven in a randomized world. Yeah, this is kind of what they have. Oh, apparently linked together in an epic factional war, so there'll be more factions. Apparently there'll be some sort of... it's a weapon shop over here. Let's go look at the weapon shop. There'll be some sort of pirate haven that you'll get to manage at some point. You'll buy more weapons, as you can see. Various abilities, various stuff. The ability to ransack, pillage, and enslave people. The metagame of finding your old ship. Ghost ships, Mac, Linux capability. Online multiplayer, though they're saying that they will not discuss how or when that's coming. A faction system and a quest system. So those are things that they're hoping to have in the game. Right now it's a little more bare bones than that, but it's certainly playable. You can, definitely screw around with it. It's $15. It's just made by a couple guys, Alexander Poisky and Vitaly Kirpu, and it's actually being published by Relogic, the guys behind Terraria. And overall, I think it's pretty neat. It's a charming little pirate game. I like the shipbuilding stuff because I feel like right now it's not super like at the very start of the game where you're kind of literally just building a goddamn raft. It's not exactly all that compelling. But I feel like once you get a lot of ship parts in your inventory, you can make some cool stuff. The combat and all that stuff seems pretty neat too. You can definitely do some interesting things in the end. You can definitely do some interesting things with tactics just by pausing regularly, kind of treating it like an old CRPG that way. It seems like there's a fairly interesting loot system and all that too. Like overall, I feel like it's a pretty neat little game. It's definitely not done yet, and definitely they've got some work to do on it before it's gonna feel done. But I feel like it's got a lot of potential. It's definitely gonna be a game to keep your eyes out for. So yeah, as I've said, this has been Pixel Piracy. It's available on Steam for Steam Early Access for $15. If you're thinking it might be worth the time to check out, you should go do so. Otherwise, maybe wait for that release. It's coming eventually. And again, if all their planned features come out, I bet this is going to be a pretty neat little pirate game. Definitely worth sinking some time into. So as always, I've been your host, Halfbeard, and we're out. Later, guys.